Well, welcome back to Petershill Park as we leave the league for the SWPL Cup in a big game, the tie of the round in the quarter-finals of the SWPL Cup, as Glasgow City here are up against Celtic. It's a big game for both sides. Celtic have been striving to try and get closer to the top two in Scotland. They're trying to make their mark in this competition again, previous finalists in recent years. Sides, Glasgow City, just the one change currently. Girasoli on international duty. Girasoli out, Joe Levin to centre half position today, and coming in is Megan Foley. It's a bit of a light bench, 1 or 2 injury issues at the moment for Scott Booth. For Celtic, they've had an inconsistent start. They had a draw against Motherwell last week in the league, but Sarah Ewens with 4 goals in all competitions will be the main threat. Josephine Guillard does like to score as well. And it's a big match-up, big game in the SWPL Cup quarter-final. Underway then, a big game in the SWPL Cup, and delighted to say Sam Kerr, well, not delighted she's not playing, but delighted she's alongside in commentary. Sam, been plenty of messages, I'm sure, this week in training as very quickly Celtic get forward with Cody Hay looking to try and get an early start here. Josephine Guillard, that's a huge chance. Inside the first 20 seconds, City switched off down that channel. Well, there have been a few messages in training this week, but that, I bet, wasn't part of the game plan, Sam.
No, it's just about obviously at kick-off being switched on from the start, but hopefully that's the first one out the way and the girls can settle down. What has been the talk this week? It's been it's a tough game, this. Yeah, Celtic's always a tough side, but the girls have worked really hard in training on how we want to play, so hopefully we can put it into practice and come away with the win. Crosby could only pick out Ross. Lauder. Peeling away is Shine. Stays in play for the Irish international. Just going to be too high for Howitt, but it is only punched away by the keeper Cunningham. Early corner here. It's been a lively start in the first 90 seconds. So first corner, 2 minutes on the clock from Ross. So safety on the way by Smart. Ross will try again. Wind just swirling that away. It was a factor here a couple of weeks ago. Petershill, wind caused problems in fact at Forfar as well last week. Little nibble there on Crichton. Keenan going direct. Ewens chasing along with Guillard. Clacker's just had enough time. Guillard with the shove on Joe Love.
Great cushion touch from Crichton. Oh, neat to the legs of Clark. Well, 2 of these tasty challenges in already. Pinball for Celtic. Shine on close eyes in Crosby. Keenan's clearance only refines City players. Shine not quite at full balance. All's kindly for Howitt. Doherty by Ian Clark, but Black to stop for now. Towards Howitt. The twist and turn just by from Kirsta Howitt. First little sighter, she down a little touch, but will be a goal kick. But a couple of minutes breather, but half a chance for City.
Yeah, good play from City. Nice quick throw from Nick Dock into Kirsty's feet, gets turned, and just unfortunate with the shot there. Yeah, just waiting on my time to talk. Easy.
Two more fulsome comings together. Clark this time. Scott Booth is not happy. Referee trying to keep things calm, but there's been 4 or 5 meaty challenges, Sam, in the first kind of 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's what you expect from big teams like Celtic. They're always physical and always up for the challenge, so it's about moving the ball quickly and keeping possession, yeah. Maybe just cut that last bit, just...
That might just stay in for Claire Shine. Well, hard to tell if the whole ball was over the line, but assistant eventually put his flag up. We've seen it Glasgow City when she was at the club. Kiva Keenan with the long throw in. She'll be using that for Celtic today. Craig's flick on towards Giard. Clark and Ross get that one covered for now. Crosby in towards Ewens. Natalie Ross, it's a good try, but straight into the area where Clackers was, but a decent effort on target.
Yeah, nice play from Celtic there, just unfortunate with the shot.
Up the other end, City go. Craig just ahead of Lauder. Well, it will be a corner, so perhaps slightly costly. Eleven minutes played. Lauder with the corner. Cunningham got hands to it, most convincing there. It's going to be another corner.
Great ball from Haley there. Megan done well to get the flick on, just unfortunate.
So back with Ross on the other side. Clark had that one covered. Ordering on Keenan. It's a good challenge and a silly throw which Crichton takes quickly, but Keenan still trying to get it back to her feet. Yeah, but just behind Lauder. Not got too much distance on that Keenan, so stays with the Glasgow City attack. Ross floating in, comes away of Crosby. Crichton trying to keep it alive. Lauder now space for Foley. Off Keenan for another corner, will win that side. A minute or so back was pretty threatening. Another chance for Lauder, you suspect. And there's Lauder. Just a little too long, didn't take a touch of anyone, no it didn't, it will be a goal kick. Wasn't the best goal kick in the world. Here's Shine. It's ushered out by Emma Black. Cunningham in for Howitt. Back with Shine. Keenan comes scything in. Nicked a bit of the ball from Foley. Had to time that one right. Clark the wall in the way for Crichton. Up towards Ewens, but taken. Keenan gets that one off Ross though. Celtic with numbers forward here. Might come through for Ross. And Natalie Ross. Well, Celtic have had two big chances in the first 60 minutes. In the first minute and in the 16th minute. And realistically, that was a free bit of space in the box. Probably should have been taken.
Yeah, good ball by Kiva into the box. And Natalie Ross had loads of time there. Just unfortunate to hit it over the bar.
Now Smart to try and loop. Doherty clears away from Hay. Natalie Ross was swamped a bit there. However, she's going to pick up. Ross against Lauder, Lauder won that duel.
Lots of good battles between the City and the Celtic players here. Good defensive transition between the Glasgow City players as well, which is good to see. I think I should be talking a wee bit more. I'm just staying silent. Here we go.
Hamilton Shine trying to flick it round quickly for Doherty. Giardin for Ewens. Clark got a little flick. Ewens been pushed out by Ross. Will be a throw in.
Leanne Ross did well there to stop the shot.
Wasted high, not real any direction. Black, time for Cunningham. Owen Smart here for Ewens. Oh, and she went for it herself. There was a couple in the centre, including Giard. And Ewens went for it herself. There's another half chance for Celtic.
Yeah, that was a nice little flick on there to Ewens. Again, unfortunate with the shot.
Keenan with a flick and now a foot race here. Craig and Shine, shove from Claire Shine. Was that a shove? But worthy of a foul, or was it just a bit of argy-bargy?
No, I don't think it's a foul there, but whatever the ref decides, that's what the decision is. Plenty of space for Howitt. Sure, that was really the intention, but now that might just
Run away, not quite. Good idea though for Megan Foley. Cunningham picked out Howitt. Foley driving a shot, but not ever troubling Megan Cunningham, but just that little bit of space was picked up and Megan Foley can get going. She does have a real burst of pace.
Yeah, City done well to keep the ball there and stay composed, and Megan obviously saw the space and drove forward and wasn't able to pick out the shot.
Jenna Clark for Howitt. It was good play initially from Joe Love. It's a City ball. Up towards Howitt. Lauder. It's Hayley Lauder! It may have been fingertips off the bar, and it's over at the top. It's the closest City have come, and it was a bit of inspiration from Hayley Lauder.
Yeah, great play by City there, splitting the lines and finding the space. Hayley getting turned and having a great strike at goal. Just unfortunate.
And it may well be, in fact, a really good save for the fingertips.
Yeah, Megan done really well there to just get her fingertips on the ball. Great save by Megan Cunningham.
Hayley Lauder then, 23rd minute. Again, curling into a very dangerous spot. Keenan ease it up the park. Doherty for Claire Shine. Lauder, look at a huge gap for Foley. Oof. Well, she's pacey play when she gets going. She's pacey with her strike as well, but not troubling Cunningham into the side netting.
Yeah, it's nice to see City finding the pockets of space and getting turned and able to find Megan out in the wide area with loads of space.
Crichton challenging from Clark. Ref plays on. The wind absolutely circling that. Well, something a bit unfortunate there, and it's going to be back with City. Towards Howitt. Here's Lauder with time and space, and what a strike! Very reminiscent of that 3-2 comeback last season. Almost carbon copy. What a goal from Hayley Lauder.
Great play from City there. Leanne Ross with a quick throw into Kirsty Howitt's feet. Kirsty holding it up nice and composed, laid it to Hayley Lauder, who slotted it into the bottom corner. Great play and great goal by Hayley Lauder.
4 League Cup goals now for Hayley Lauder, and very reminiscent of that goal against Celtic in that 3-2 game last season.
Yeah, Hayley's always dangerous in the areas of the pitch. If she's got time and space, she'll always pick out the goal.
Oh, there is the blue touch paper lit. Lauder again! My goodness me, almost a second from long range in a matter of a minute. Howitt here, Shine misses it. Here comes Hayley Lauder looking for another one. Challenge comes in from Natalie Ross, it's a corner.
You could see the goalie just picked the team right up, back on the attack again, and just unfortunate with the shot. Now got a corner.
Lauder in there. Might fall for Leanne Ross, but it is going to be a goal kick. Ross, a lot of the City players, in fact, now it's been overturned. It will be another corner. Took a nick. '27th minute here. Here by Crosby. Oh, it's for Shine!
Oh.
A rocket from Claire Shine. 3 games now, and she's already scored 5 goals, and a big welcome back to Claire Shine for Glasgow City.
Yeah, another great ball by Hayley Lauder. Falls to the feet of Claire Shine, who hits it top bins. Great goal from Shiny.
Fulsome volley, and the music is back. Claire Shine is back, and don't the fans know it here at Petershill Park.
Second goal for Glasgow City coming after 26 minutes from number 10, Claire Shine.
Celtic had 2 or 3 really good half chances in these opening stages, didn't take any of them. Now 2 behind here in this quarter final. Referee says there's no foul going on as Kiva Keenan carries on. Still over the top of Ewens. Clark in on Howitt. Well, the referee continues to play on here. May well have got the ball. It was a sliding challenge nevertheless. Another one of those that had to be timed right. A bit dicey for Clackers, and Foley tried to keep it in. Now Keenan dribbles by. Well, one or 2 Celtic heads. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep their heads up after the 2 quick fire City goals. Kelly Clark here for Giard. Back for Smart, Crichton in the way. Celtic looking for a response. Jenna Clark's header only finds Natalie Ross. Smart. Jenna Clark in the way. Really came through to Geard otherwise. Emma Black can go from long distance. It's taking a deflection. Well, one or two half-hearted back pass claims, but that could have possibly went in if it took the wrong deflection.
Yeah, good play from Celtic there, finding the spaces, but good defensive transition from Glasgow City, stopping the shots.
That's a great header for Claire Shine, but just off. But because of how it's seen the run, it just came through to Cunningham anyhow. And the Celtic goal. Ross up towards Howitt. One clearance for Black. Back with the orange and black colours of Glasgow City. It's going to stay in play here. Ross trying to get that away, but Ewens was there. Just holding up on that line. Doesn't come for Geard, away by Murray Cunningham. It comes towards Keenan. Very comfortable for Clackers. It could have been anything in there. Dangerous area for the ball to swing into. Oh, that's loose from Jenna Clark.
Good pressing from Geard there, but good from Aaron to get rid of the ball.
Well, up the other end, Emma Black kind of launched that back at Megan Cunningham, who picked it up. One or two pass back cries. The referee's been pretty unmoved at a lot of things in the first half for both sides. Crichton, that's a lovely ball here. Doherty is away from Cody Hayes. Doherty! Oh, it's going to come surely, and Claire Shine gets her second. 12 minutes before half time. And City are 3 up in this quarter final.
Yeah, another great play. Crichton finding Nick out in the left hand side and Nick driving in. Unfortunate with the shot, but Claire follows up and puts a goal in the back of the net. Great play from City.
Well, it's a super finish from Claire Shine, who's in the right place at the right time, just to launch it home from that close range. But the build-up play was excellent. The ball to Doherty really made that.
Yeah, Crichton finding Nick out in that left-hand side really opened up that passage of play there, giving Nick time and space to drive forward and get a shot off, and with Claire Shine following up.
Long from Keenan. Kelly Clark looking for Ewens, but Clark is there to pinch it off her toes. Doherty in here, Shine now on for another hat-trick this week. Back it comes Megan Cunningham up to Kelly Clark. Crichton and Lauder just mugging the ball. Howitt through for Shine. Flag goes up. Well, it looked very tight. Claire Shine looked like she may well have been on, but very tough from the one viewing. But flag was up, but Claire Shine in that pocket, taking the chances that she didn't take last week despite getting a hat-trick.
Yeah, Kirsty done well to find Claire in that pocket of space there. Just unfortunate that Claire was offside.
Not the best goal kick there, how it couldn't find Lauder though. Very difficult on that side though with the wind. It's going to be a problem City will have in the second half. Jenna Clark managed to scoop it away. Cody couldn't find a teammate, but Semi rescued that, but it will be another City opportunity potentially. I went Doherty. A bit of a scramble. Now it leaves it Crichton. Lauder just screwing it a little bit there. Nice delicate pass and play. They're now really finding these gaps, City, as the first half has went on.
Yeah, Celtic struggling to defend against Kirsty Howitt coming in for that short corner and holding the ball up. Good play from City, and Hayley Lauder unfortunate with the shot.
Black is just going to get that back to keeper. Russ up towards Howitt. It was a bit of a bullet, but managed to control for Shine. In turn is a further bullet, which Lauder's going to do well to keep it alive, and does. Spots Cunningham. Barry Cunningham did really well. Lauder flags up against Hayley Lauder. Smashed in by Kirsty Howitt, but it was a nice idea, but Hayley Lauder was on that rail line of the white line and was offside.
Yeah, nice play, nice wee 1-2 from Murren and Hayley there. Just unfortunate to be offside.
Lauder, oh well, nice idea. A nice smile from Nick Doherty. Crichton holding off Kelly Clark. Lauder, what wonderful feat. Doherty winning the race against Cody Hay. Howard stretching, but not quite getting enough on it. But a lovely piece of play down the channel.
Yeah, nice wee flick on from Hayley Lauder to Nick Dock, and great ball in from Nick. Kirsty Howitt unfortunate with the touch.
Cody, look at this spiral on that from Hayes' ball. So the wind's working. Perhaps why the direct route hasn't worked at times for Celtic as the first half has went on. That isn't part of the plan though for Jenna Clark, who slices that one for a free corner to Celtic. Celtic have a hope in this game though. I think they'll need to score here before half time to have a chance. It's Black to deliver here. Just under 2 minutes to the end of the 45, and the open header from Crosby was met by Crichton's foot. Not enough power there. It was a nice idea. Keenan with a good challenge to stop Shine. Doherty thought spotting Lauder on the march. Lovely feet from Kirsty Howitt, dancing around. Doherty spirals away. She does like the fictional name Curly Towcross, but that one curled away. And it's half time, and Glasgow City, well, for the first 15-20 minutes, Celtic had 2 or 3 good chances, but once the first goal came from Haley Lauder, a belt of a strike, Claire Shine's volley from a corner wasn't bad either for 2, and then she added a third not long after. Half time then at Petershill Park, it's Glasgow City 3, Celtic 0. Underway then for the second half. Well, after the first 20 minutes, a bit amazing to think it's 3-0 here to City, just 3 terrific goals, but the wind still playing havoc here at Petershill Park. Blustery day for the second half, and it may well still have a little part to play. Celtic have got a huge task to do if they've got any chance here. There is extra time and penalties if we ever get to that stage, but 3-0, comfortable. What would you think would have been said at half time, Sam Kerr?
Just that Scott's probably said that keep up the last 20 minutes of the first half there. We're playing really nice football, keeping the ball, being composed and being patient.
Flick on for Shine. Lauder threading through here. Doherty come together with Black. Good free kick spot here. 2.5 minutes into the second half. So that is Ross just over the top of Shine. Keenan's header away. Wayne Anthony Ross pings it, looking for the sole run of Ewens. Not the longest of clearances, but enough just now for City. Says it look to try and up the pace and get a goal on the board. Loose from Kelly Clark as Doherty sends it. Martha Ross away from Crichton here. Space opening up. Well, just about taken. Ewens was flying in. Clarkers had to be quick there, but a little pocket of space for Natalie Ross.
Yeah, Natalie Ross done there to take the space and get the shot off. Good save by Erin. Bit of pain for Leanne Crichton in that challenge and the build up to the shot.
Ross swings away from Murray Cunningham. There's a free kick to Celtic. Well, a lot of argy-bargy. The referee says Celtic get the free kick. Your thoughts, Sam?
No, that was just more like a 50-50 shove on the ball. I wouldn't say that's a free kick there.
Chloe Craig is a bit of a maestro at dead ball situations. But not on that occasion. Perhaps you can blame the wind. Never trouble in the Aaron Crackers, who's had a little bit to do today. Cup keeper. Niagara was returned. A little bit of argy-bargy again. Crispin Giard is not happy. Doherty strides through, finds Lauder. Pace injection from City. Way by Craig. Comes though for Howitt. Shine flings it back wide for Lauder. Doherty, Shine, and it came off Megan Foley last. And a little fist bump and smiles for Glasgow City. Almost 8 minutes into the second half, it's number 4.
Another great play from Glasgow City there. Nick Dock finding the ball into the box for Megan Foley to run onto. Great strike from Megan Foley.
Megan Foley's first goal of the season. Her second League Cup goal for the club. On to instructions being passed to Celtic, but now 4 adrift here.
52 minutes from number 23, Megan Foley.
Just stays in play there. Ewens in towards Giard. Crichton just as calm and composed to wheel out of danger. Love looking for the pass. Shine for Howitt. All behind Lauder. And it goes towards Shine. But flag goes up. She couldn't quite get her foot onto it anyway. But Spacey's really opening up there and pass has been found.
Yeah, City really finding the pockets of spaces and shifting the opposition. And good ball from Hayley Lauder. Just unfortunate that Shiny was offside there.
Ewens turns away. Natalie Ross making a run. Ewens fires, but well, that was the right option. The raw space.
Yeah, good that Ewens is getting turned there and driving it in the space, but maybe try to look for another option in that case.
He's looking for a free kick. Alright, picking out Foley. Keenan. And Doherty went down after the challenge there. Doherty back to her feet to come straight back onto the pitch. Lauder, cheeky for Foley. Bit of a stretch for Shine, but only dotted away by Crosby. Cunningham tried to help it on. Anthony Ross back with other Cunningham Megan on the Celtic goal. Right old battle in the middle of the park. Well done there. It's a space now for Docherty. Quick ball looking for Shine. Craig was wise to it. Well, they're back with Docherty. Oh, and that's opportunity for Claire Shine, but couldn't direct her header on target.
Another great ball by Nick Dock into the box. Shiny unfortunate with a header.
Given straight back to City, the goal kicked into Howitt. Emma Black though will divert it away for a corner. So Leanne Ross across there, 62 played on the clock. Looking for Clark. Jenna Clark was rising but took a Celtic touch to the other side. How it flings it in hope. Docherty rising. Emma Black. Free kick goes to her.
Another good ball into the box. Emma Black done well to clear the ball.
Celtic going to make a change here. Catherine Smart making way on as Rachel Donaldson, a tricky player to deal with, physical but speedy as well. Came from Stirling Uni a while back now. Shine control for Lauder. Howitt trying to break free from Black and from Craig. A little too much to do there, did Kirsty Howitt.
Tackle.
It's a clean whistle of a challenge. Ball won by Hayley Lauder. And in the end they get the throw. Well, there was a bit of a conversation, I think, between the assistant and the referee. Keenan trying to prevent it for a corner, but it is a corner to the home team. '65th minute, Lauder goes short here, spots Ross. Away from Hay. Glanced away by Kelly Clark. Maren Cunningham for Docherty. by Black.
Nice.
Howitt trying to thread through. Shine is onside, being pushed out wide. Here comes Crichton, it's off the post from Leon Crichton, low driven, powerful effort, but denies them a fifth.
Yeah, great ball by Kirsty Howitt through to Claire Shine. Unfortunate Crichton with the shot.
One of those deceptive ones with, didn't look like it was going to get through and even on target, but somehow found the post. Long it goes towards Giard, but Ewens was in the middle, but kind of a lashed out cross shot, neither really worked out. Not a huge amount of options on the bench for Scott Booth, but Jordan McClintock, staple now off the bench. Scored last week against Forfar, coming on for Murray Cunningham.
Change for Glasgow City on 66 minutes. Off goes number 5, Murray Cunningham. And she's replaced by number 21, Jordan McClintock.
How do you feel this will change things, if it does change too much with Jordan coming on?
Well, it's a fresh pair of legs, so there'll be loads of stamina and fitness there. Hopefully get the ball out wide, Jordan can attack forward and cause the defence of Celtic a real problem.
An extra pair of legs which like to do some tricks as well.
Yeah, Jordan, a skillful player, as you know. She likes to go forward and take on the opposition, which will be good to see in this half.
Sort of thing tiring legs don't want to see more of. Crosby, again, just a hack and safe clearance. Somehow wriggle through, looking like the row runner there was Kirsty Howitt. Black up towards Giard. Only Ewens is around. Now Natalie Ross comes in. Ball sweeping in. Jenna Clark decides to take it under her wing rather than leave it for Erin Clackers. Well, something not happy foul given against Giard. Crichton. Stays enough Kelly Clark here for Howitt. Back it comes for Leanne Crichton. Foley this time to try for a dig from distance.
Yeah, City causing Celtic problems down that left hand side of the pitch. Good link up play between Crichton, Kirsty Howitt and Hayley Lauder, and Megal unlucky with the shot.
Lauder through here for Doherty. Chloe Craig's touch only finds Shine, thought. Howitt that hit the hand there, play on. Clintock back with Foley. Megan Foley, another one which just curls, but just not quite curling enough. But again, chances galore in that box.
Yeah, again, starting from that left-hand side, Nick Dock making a great run and a great pass from Hayley Lauder to find in the box, and Mego unlucky with a shot again.
Ewens here for Natalie Ross. Ewens twist turns off Clark. It's Cody Hay. Ewens, it's another sign of frustration for her. City finding spaces at one end, but Celtic not really finding spaces at the other. Free kick against the whole team there. Giard this time seen as being fouled by the referee, Ross Burrell. '73rd minute then. Cody Hay, perhaps a short option here for Emma Black, out wide. It is into the box and it's over the top from Claire Crosby. Never really any trouble for Clackers.
Yeah, Celtic are known as being really direct from their set plays and really dangerous, but unlucky for Crosby there. Can they get it out?
Mulder spins away. Howitt keeps going. She's not had too many chances today. Played really well in terms of link up, but not quite finding the pocket of space. Just found the goalkeeper. Donaldson here, Natalie Ross up against her counterpart of name. Leanne Ross did well to pick out Lauder. Onside there, Donaldson from Black's ball. Just over the top of Giard, who is at the back post. It's going to stay in play though. However, Doherty and Love shield the ball back. Shine, I think that was just more to get it away from anything, but Lauder's chasing. Craig's giving that back to McClintock, and there's bodies forward here. Lauder, Howitt decided to try and dance through herself. Hey, Lauder looking for another decent dig from distance, but Cunningham was in the right position, the goalkeeper. But the swarm was there on that ball back to City.
Yeah, good play yet again from City on the counter-attack, and Hayley Lauder unlucky with a shot, but safe hands from Megan Cunningham.
Now Ewan's on the chase here, Jenna Clark. A couple of good touches, prevents it from the corner. Keenan, long throw. Kelly Clark's touch. Howard's clearance. Ewan's good control. Celtic corner. Emma Black with the delivery in towards Ewans, away by Joe Love. It's Cody Hay, it's going to be too high from the former Glasgow City player. Giard. Kind of sums up the afternoon. You know, the finalists of last year's competition. Doherty. A bit quiet at this end of the pitch for a few minutes. Little shove. Don't think too intentionally, but Giard penalised. Quick and on with it here. Giard was a little caught out. trying to get it back off Lauder, but Howitt out wide. Chloe Craig has that one covered. Love stopped by Giard to get the block in. Ewens. It's a goal kick though.
Yeah, good pressure by Giard there to stop Joe Love in the shot, but Glasgow City getting back quick in a defensive transition and stopping the Celtic attack.
Cody Hay couldn't get the ball and she wanted.
Yeah, unlucky from Cody Hay.
Well, nice to see with 7 minutes left plus anything extra. Jared Payton's been out for a good few months with injury either side of the winter period. She played really well for the development team last week, and she is on the field for Megan Foley for the final moments of the game. Nice return for her. So you've had spells out injured. I know you're out injured for fairly short term, but it's always nice to get back onto the pitch after a long term injury.
Yeah, it's always back to get involved within the team, especially when the team are playing so positive the way they are. Joanne will be really good as a pair of fresh legs. As you know, she's a tricky player to play against, so it'll be good for her to get some game time.
Long from Craig, flag up against Ewens. Well, potentially very contentious because although Ewan's never got a touch there, and it kind of bounced in with fortune from the wind. The referee blew his whistle before the end of the move as well. Talking point, Sam.
Yeah, let's just say Erin heard the whistle before she came for the ball there. No, but the wind's obviously playing really positive for Celtic here, so it's hard to judge when a keeper's coming out what the bounce and what the wind's going to be like.
Guess it wouldn't have mattered if Erin Clackers heard the whistle.
Yeah, that would have been...
Or didn't hear the whistle, but yep, that was an interesting one for debate. A lot of urgency despite the scoreline. Celtic still trying to get one on the board. Here it is, Giard. Well, play carries on, ball still alive. Clackers makes the save. It's a corner kick.
Giard done well to keep the ball. Good defending from Jenna Clark and a good save from Erin.
Celtic half stopped for a moment, trying to appeal for a penalty, but the ball was still in play. 3 minutes plus anything to add on from our officials here. Emma Black to deliver. Look at the swirl on that, which I guess that's a bit of bad luck because I think the wind seems to have changed a little bit from the first half because balls from that side, you're really helping City. Celtic not helping them at all. Ross to fire at Keystone Cops, but it's going to come through for Claire Shine to try and do what she did against what was it? Against Stirling a couple of weeks back, trying to do the lob in the final closing stages, but didn't quite work out for Claire Shine. Nice idea though as City tried to profit with the ball back.
Yeah, good run and a great ball from Leanne Ross there to Claire Shine. Unlucky with the shot.
Keenan looking for the chase and Donaldson. Bodies all over the place here. Celtic got 2 down actually at the moment, and now in trouble as Shine motors away. Peyton and McClintock making runs. Claire Shine takes the shot though, only against Craig. various Celtic players back to their feet. One of them to come back on is Crosby. Bounces off Emma Black. That is the final whistle here at PSL Park, and well, this was tie of the round, the first and third best teams in Scotland and the SWPL. But in this cup game, it has finished a bit of a margin, 4 goals in the end. It was a very one-sided first 20 minutes, but not to City. Celtic had the best of the chances, but then the goals came. Hayley Lauder and Claire Shine with 2 stunning strikes before Shine adding the second. A bit quiet in the second half, but Megan Foley got into the end of a ball in and got the goal, which meant a 4-goal margin of victory. Sam Kerr.
Yeah, City playing nice football, and the end of the first half and the second half causing problems down the left hand side, Celtic's right hand side. Good link-up play between Nick Dock, Leanne Crichton, Kirsty Howitt, Hayley Lauder and Claire Shine, causing Celtic real problems, which have came to City's advantage.
The final score here, Glasgow City 4, Celtic 0.